Welcome to a new episode of Reminiscing Bollywood Classics. This week, I decided to dive into a romantic comedy, something which I haven't spoken about before. As I pondered which film to pick, I found myself asking, what is the best picturized romantic song? For me, the answer was easy. Dil ka bhavar kare pukar. But I'll come back to why it's my favorite song later. Today let's set off on a nostalgic journey with the ever stylish Dev Saab and the radiant Nutan, whose smile could even outshine the sun. The film I'm talking about is the 1963 classic Tere Ghar ke Samne. The story kicks off with a fierce rivalry between two wealthy businessmen, Lala Jagannath, played by Mr. Om Prakash, and Seth Karamchand, played by Mr. Harindranath Chattopadhyay. They compete at everything, whether it's bidding on a government plot or vying for a prestigious club position. Their feud runs so deep, they disagree over the smallest of matters. Enter Rakesh, Lala Jagannath's son, a talented young architect played by Dev Saab. Rakesh is hired by Seth Karamchand to design his new house, right opposite Lala Jagannath's plot. The only requirement? The house must be grander than his rivals. Rakesh doesn't reveal his true identity to the Seth and begins working on the project. But soon, he's caught in a triple dilemma. First, he falls in love with Seth Karamchand's daughter Sulekha, portrayed by the charming Nutan. Second, Lala Jagannath also wants his son to design a house that's grander than Seth Karamchand's. And third, both men select the same design. What unfolds is a delightful comedy of errors, with Rakesh and Sulekha trying to bring their fathers to peace. The story is simple and perhaps a bit predictable, but that's part of its charm. Think of it like a trip home after a long time. You know the streets, the turns, the familiar surroundings. But add your favorite music along the way, and the journey becomes unforgettable. Tere Ghar ke Samne offers just that, a cinematic journey filled with timeless melodies. S.D. Burman Saab and Hasrat Jaipuri created some unforgettable tracks for this film. And of course, there's Rafi Saab and Lataji, brought them to life flawlessly. But what elevates these songs to another level is the direction by Mr. Vijay Anand, a master of song picturization. One might even say he invented it. Take the song Tu Kahan Ye Bata, for example. We see Dev Saab roaming the chilly streets of Shimla at night, searching for Nutanji. When he finally finds her on a high balcony, her smile could put even the moon to shame. I have lost count of how many times I have rewatched the scene just to see her delighted expression when she spots him. Another memorable moment shows Rakesh having a drink and suddenly seeing Sulekha's reflection in his whiskey glass. He starts talking to her, confessing his devotion. As he pauses, the song Ek Ghar Banaunga, Tere Ghar ke Samne begins. It is a duet with Dev Saab, a whiskey glass, and Nutan's charm flowing from within. It is daring to imagine a romantic scene without the heroine physically present. Yet their chemistry is as real as if she were right there. In songs like Sun Le Tu Dil Ki Sada and Dekho Rootha Na Karo, we see Rakesh trying to win back and upset Sulekha. Even in anger, Nutanji exudes innocence. And who could resist Dev Saab's charms? And now for my favorite, Dil Kab Havar Kare Pukar. When we think of romantic tracks today, exotic locales like Switzerland or Dubai come to mind. But here, the entire song unfolds within the narrow, claustrophobic steps of Qutub Minar. No landscapes, no background dancers. Just Dev Saab and Nutanji bringing pure magic to a 5-minute song in that confined space. You don't need the Swiss mountains if you have a visionary like Mr. Vijay Anand behind the camera, along with the sheer charisma of Dev Saab and Nutanji. Finally, a shout out to Mr. Om Prakash and Harindranath Chattopadhyay, who bring humor and warmth to the roles as the warring fathers. Even in the quarrels, they'll make you smile. So please, do yourself a favor and watch this gem of a film. And next time, when you're having a drink, don't be surprised if you catch Nutanji smiling back at you. Until next time, folks. Thank you for listening.